Alrighty, welcome everybody. Let me just get us all set. So, yeah, recap. Last week, you guys had received a message from Narama for another task to go out and find a missing person. His right-hand man, Len Marcus, had gone missing, and he has sent a bunch of people out to search for him, but he still wanted some more hands on deck, essentially, and asked all of you who had previously done work for him successfully. So he put some trust in you all to help out with this task as well. You're only able to retrieve a personal data pad of Len's and get some information off of that, of his last whereabouts. Some limited information, but back to the asteroids you all went to begin the search for Len Marcus. You found the asteroid, the specific asteroid that was the location of the coordinates where Len Marcus was supposed to be, and from there landed and began your search and whatnot. Immediately, discovering some just feeling different things. Valen specifically, picking up on a lot of things and whatnot from this asteroid, just like many of the other ones. And going through the asteroid, you found. Let's see. I'm trying to think. These so many asteroid sessions. Was this where there was, there was some crazed pirates that met you kind of on the surface, came after you guys, and you dispatched them, brought one of them on board as a captive, and then went into the asteroid and searched around and inside. I think I'm crossing from the last one. This one.
We saw some shadow creatures that gave us visions.
There you go. Thank you. Yes. So you had some visions and whatnot as you were making your way through the asteroid, getting towards your destination, or getting closer to hopefully finding information on Len's whereabouts. And then at one point you did eventually come to a room that had a little bit of a puzzle to it. 6 shadow-like doors, each with a symbol above them. Basically, choose correctly and you move on, and choose poorly and would have been some trouble. So, but leaning on those visions that you all had, you're able to choose correctly and step through. That's about where we left off, is just kind of stepping through. So you guys did step through. Everything is dark, unpleasant. The dark side was very strong. You just see, essentially a corridor that you stepped through after that room. You all were confident that you made the correct choice here, but the darkness surrounds you and wants to be a part of you. As you look down this corridor, the darkness calls to you. It beckons. It seems it would be so easy to just open up to it. Easy to give in. Everything would be easier at this point to just give in. The waves of darkness are all around you, and it's hard to concentrate. Do you embrace the darkness to clear your mind? Question that washes over each of you.
I embrace nothing.
Valen's just going to repeat to himself, there is no emotion. There is peace.
Sure.
How much of an embrace are we talking? Are we talking about full on give
Yeah,
up, or
like-
just like a little taste, just a little.
A little peck.
You have to come to a couple meetings and pay a few dues. That's probably about it.
So in the very far distance of this corridor that you guys currently are in, you do see a very dim, pale green light. So essentially, the light at the end of the tunnel. But that's basically it. It's otherwise, it's a very, very dark corridor. Otherwise,
What's behind us? Like, can we leave?
no, just like a wall of darkness.
Well,
Only one way to go.
forward it
You can
goes.
try and leave.
So, as you begin your trek here, the darkness speaks to you. Does anyone embrace that darkness?
Valen does not.
Holding strong. All right. So you step forward, continue on your journey here. The dim light at the end of the tunnel gets a little bit closer. Everyone, give me a perception check.
Oh, wrong one. Rolled a 15, so it's a 19 for me.
Okay.
I just misclicked.
No problem. Nat 20 on deck. So as you've pushed through a little bit further here, the darkness is still pushing on each of you, and there's actually, you guys can sense that your abilities and whatnot seem to be, dampened, or just, not as sharp as you could be. So you look out, and you guys are actually at a -2 on your attacks and checks right now as you step forward, going deeper into this corridor. Again, the darkness calls out to you, and it seems to get a little bit stronger. The fear seems to grow. It's almost more and more palpable here, and calls out to you one by one. Does any of you now embrace the darkness?
When you say call out, is it actually
Audibly? No.
not like talking, but I guess do I feel any kind of sense of like what it's calling, or it's just like, hey, I'm here if you want it?
Yeah, it's just this dark feeling that it just kind of, almost like feeling the temperature, but even, beyond that as well. Like it's as if, all the feelings that you are sensing right now, the fear, the anger, and whatnot, you feel that if you do just embrace this, all that will go away and make this trek to your destination here that much easier.
Well, I think Valen has a little more experience in this realm, and he's just gonna repeat the next line of the mantra. There is no ignorance, there is knowledge. Just keep walking. Ignore the voice.
Yeah, Land's just stubborn, so he's just like, no, I refuse. Just on principle.
All right, so you guys move a little bit further in. You guys are all now at a -4 to all of your checks.
Oh, shit.
Again, the darkness calls out to you. It's just the everything is getting so intense. You guys are getting scared. You guys are getting angry and frustrated with yourselves, with each other, with this mission. Again, the darkness calls out and says, that easy. It'll all be gone. And it reaches out to you again. Does anyone embrace the dark side? The dark force?
It's never that easy.
Nah, we're chilling.
There is no passion. There is serenity.
Dak, thinking about it a little bit?
I'm thinking about it. I may let the dice decide. Maybe I'll do a D2 here. We'll
Don't do
say,
it, Dak. Don't do
we'll
it.
say one embrace, two fight it out. Okay.
Okay, there you go.
All right, you
Not
guys
abandoning us
pass.
yet.
You guys pass the halfway point in the corridor, and you
Oh, it's
continue
only half. It's only
continue
halfway. Jeez.
further in. Now at a -6 to all checks and attacks.
One
Cool.
of the shadows is attacking Lan.
That's my cat.
the light at the end of the corridor gets closer and closer, a little bit brighter, given the proximity of that. The darkness, however, is up to this point, as heavy as it's ever been, pressing on each of you, simply saying, just give in, and this will be easy. And it speaks to you and says there are dangers ahead. You don't want to be not at your best as you go forward. Does anyone open up to the darkness?
Dak opens up.
All right.
What does is there a general passive sense in the Force that Valen could feel? Like, is there any sort of sensation beyond just dark? Like, can he sense? Sorry, I'm trying to. Can he sense like intent from whatever's speaking to him through the Force?
Give me a wisdom check, -6. Well, actually, so Dak is opening up. The rest of you, is anyone gonna open up at this point?
I don't think Valen is,
Okay.
but he does kind of want to. Like, is there something he can passively sense about this
Right.
that might give him better insight?
All right. So, Lan, Krellin, and Valen, you guys are now at a -8. Dak, all those emotions and dark emotions, they seem to subside for the most part, and you also seem to kind of get the edge back into just your alertness and awareness and whatnot. Valen, give me a wisdom check, -8.
0.
Okay. You cannot tell if there is any true intent behind what is going on here in this corridor.
So
You guys
all
are
up in his gut.
essentially almost there to the opening, and now the darkness is pressing as hard as it has been. It claws at your mind, it claws at your soul. The feelings, the mixed emotions of fear and anger and hatred are as intense as they've ever been. Racking your brains, just tugging at them. So, Dak, you do not sense this at all. You have just been able to carry on. The rest of you, not knowing this, do you give in?
There is no death. There is only the Force.
All right, at
Yeah,
this
okay.
point, Krellin hears this lunatic muttering that, and he's like, "Yeah, fuck it, I give in. He can die by himself."
All right,
There is
so
no death. Krellin, you
Lan,
weren't listening.
Lan and Valen, you take a -10 to all attacks, checks, and saves at this point going forward. Krellin, you open up and welcome the darkness, and the motions subside. And you too, as Dak had before, seem to get your edge back and on your alertness and awareness and whatnot. Before you is a dark, shadowy opening that then through there you do see a pale green glow. It's very, very like frosted, clouded, so you can't necessarily see details yet. But you stand at this opening.
Me?
You guys, all of you.
Everyone.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
I'm going in. This darkness is creeping me out.
Sure. I'll go
Yeah,
in.
I'll follow.
All
What's
right.
the worst that could happen, right?
So you step in, you step out of the corridor into this room, and it's a cube shape, smaller, and the room, the walls are perfectly smooth, definitely manufactured, and everything kind of glows this pale green. In the center of the room is a pedestal that give me whoever wants, give me a perception check.
Yeah, there we go.
All right. So, Krellin and Balin and Dak, you guys notice on this pedestal there that there's a couple grooves, kind of U-shaped grooves set in there that you pick up that likely something sat in there, some sort of a elongated object likely sat within those grooves on this pedestal. You all also do notice that, specifically Lan and Valen, that definitely the feelings of anger and fear and everything from the corridor have gone, and that you have regained your alertness and your edge and everything. It seems
We don't
that
have a minus. We don't have a minus 10 anymore.
you do not have a minus 10 anymore.
Ah, you guys sold your soul.
But Valen, you,
Oh shit.
as you come in here, you see that U-shaped slots there, and then on the opposite side of the room that you guys enter, you do see another doorway. And at the base of the doorway, there is a pile of bones that are undistinguishable. And just in general, something feels very different here. Empty. Valen, you feel that feeling of emptiness probably more than anyone in here, as maybe you instinctively try to reach out to the force and it is not there.
Shit.
Yikes.
Okay. You don't even sense anything at all. I guess there would be a difference between like a bubble where it doesn't exist, but then something exists outside that bubble, and then there's just like there's nothing. Like nothing. Is it more of a nothingness or like a push? Like in its Alamiri, their little thing is like a push.
Yeah, I would say it's just like this room has basically absorbed or canceled out
Oh.
any sense of the force.
Okay.
Is it
I'll
just the force? Can we still like hear? Is it similar to those rooms where we had no
Nope,
sound?
nope. Everything else is seemingly fine. Yeah, just Valen specifically.
He'll turn and relay that to the group and just say, I don't mean to alarm anyone, but I can't feel the force in this room at all.
Strange. Neither can I.
Yeah, but this is bad. I get that feeling. I should be able to feel it somewhat. I don't feel it at all. I'm gonna be alert. Was there said there was something on the pedestal?
You guys can, surmise that there was. So just the way that, that there's
Is
these, U-shaped indents or whatever that some sort of elongated object likely sat within those grooves.
is there a door leading out of here besides the one we came in from?
Yes, the opposite of the room, opposite of you,
Oh,
there is, and then that's where there was at the floor of it, a pile of
bones or something?
bones. Yep.
Are they fresh? Like I don't even know.
Does this
Guess that
do these groups here, does this room look like the room that we saw last time, the vision of the room where they had the dark staff and they had like a pedestal that they put it on?
Yeah, this looks extremely similar to that. That was in your last session in a vision, right? That's what you're referencing,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
Lan had a vision about that last time.
Yes, that definitely would be this room.
Okay, Lan is freaking out right now. Then he's like totally. He's walking around. His eyes are darting around. He looks really paranoid. He's like sweating. And he's just kind of like running his hands over like things in the room that he's seen just to see if it's even real.
So as you do step into the room and start observing thing, the
Oh, no.
bones at the floor
Shit.
animate and stand up. This just ghastly looking creature. You can't even really identify if it's anything specifically. Just some strange, deranged looking beast. So you guys all come in at the bottom there. And then...
Well, this will be fun with no force powers.
You have a lightsaber.
I do. So hopefully that will be enough. Oh, I gotta drag my token. There we go. Oh. Initiative.
All right.
All right, all four there.
Oh, it's going first. That butthole.
Alrighty, so, yes, this strange creature, or whatever it is, rises up from the pile of bones, somewhat reassembling itself, and sees all you enter in, and is going to, just rush forward towards Dak. Coincidentally, actually, yeah, seemingly was slightly attracted to Dak initially and rushes forward to you, is going to just slash out with these, kind of sharp clawed arms at you. And that's going to be a 26 and an 11 to hit.
All right, the 11 misses.
That will be 10 points slashing damage. Kinetic damage as the first one comes out and connects. It just lets out a roar in your face. Everyone give me wisdom saves as well, please. All right, Lan and Dak, unfortunately, you are currently frightened by this creature.
Oh no.
I thought the dark side said I needed its help, and that's not doing anything. Didn't do shit.
That's what you get for listening to it. It lies.
All right, Dak, you are up.
Let's see. I will draw. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I will draw my vibro rapier and attack this guy.
All right, you do have disadvantage on your checks. Ooh,
That doesn't matter anyway.
okay, nat 1. So, as you slash out, just horrible miss. The creature just instilling this fear inside of you, just throws off your swing of your weapon. Anything else?
Nope. That's all I got.
All right, the beast is going to move and step over in front of Krellin.
Wonderful.
Balin, you are up.
Does
Do I
he
get
not?
an,
Yeah,
get an
sorry, go ahead.
opportunity
You
attack
do
for
not.
moving away? Hmm.
He doesn't. Okay. Well, I guess he'll try activating his lightsaber.
It
Moment
does
of
not
truth.
ignite.
Okay.
We're in trouble.
So no force, no lightsaber. Give me just a second. I don't even know what all the other shit I can do in combat is.
You can try to punch it.
What? Okay, I guess what is your unarmed?
Strength plus
It's like
your strength modifier plus.
1.
oh, so even if I connect, I do 0 damage. Perfect. Okay, so attacking.
Would you
it's
get
out of
more
the
if you did
question.
a improvised weapon, or is it the same?
What's improvised? I don't.
Is it a 1d4? You could like
That would
Yeah,
be.
improvise is a D4.
Is it just a D4? And it's still -1 because that's my modifier. Let me read this real.
Yes.
Is this thing? What size is it? Like medium, large?
Yes, medium.
Medium. All right.
Call and it's improvised weapon.
Trying to weigh my options here. Yeah, I don't know what it's called. I thought it was improvised weapon.
I mean, I know it's a D4 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just straight, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, we do have those clubs from. What were they?
The pirates.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was. Yes, their makeshift club that they had that I grabbed. So I don't know what the stats are on that.
I don't either. I don't remember the club from the ones that attacked earlier.
Yeah, they were the ones. It were the one that Krellin jumped off the top of the ship and took care of. Well, I think regardless, what I'll try to do is I am going to.
I would
I have
say,
about as much luck to do this as I do attacking it. I am going to try to trip it onto the ground,
okay.
just to knock it prone. I got the same chance to do that as I do attacking it, so I figure somebody else might be able to do something here. So that is a. I don't have that attack set up.
It's kind of like it's like a alternate grapple check, right?
I make a strength Yeah, okay, so using attack action, you can shove it or trip it. I make a strength athletics check contested by your athletics or acrobatics.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You choose. So strength athletics.
All right. It is going to succeed. It definitely, you can
Yeah.
feel some strength in this. It's not even a beast, and it just resists against you.
Oh, what else can I do with it?
Call those club things, whatever they are, just like a d6.
Just a d6.
Yeah.
D6 club. Okay. And those, I'm assuming, have no finesse, so it would be a strength
Right.
to swing it. Okay. Okay, I don't think I can do anything with a bonus action here.
Okay.
At least not yet, so that's it for me.
All right. Before Krellin goes, the beast, as it shoves off your attempt to shove it down, Valen, it retaliates with an attack to you. That's going to be a 21 to hit
Oof. Okay, that one goes through.
for 10 points of damage. And Krellin, you are now up.
Yes, I will try to attack it with my electro baton. 17.
All right. 17 will hit.
9. And I assume I get sneak attack since there's a group of us near it.
Absolutely.
Wonderful. Plus 7. And it has to make the dex save.
So total
14.
16 damage. What's the dexterity save?
14.
Okay. Yes, it's gonna save. Just saves.
Gotcha. Okay, then my bonus action, I'm going to disengage and book it across the room.
All right.
And that is my turn.
Okay, it is going to before Lan, it is going to rush this way and head over towards you. If you were last to attack, Lan, you were up.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take out my rifle and try to tag this thing with a rhyme shot. See if I can slow it down. Oof. Nope.
Do you have to? Oh yeah, you're frightened, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So unfortunately, Nat 1 there does not work.
Lan collapses to the ground and says, "Ghost," and that ends my turn.
I think. Let me see. I think you guys can make those at the end. Is that? Check. Usually, if it's part of a stat block, you get that option.
It is whatever you divine it to be.
Yeah. So yeah, Lan, give me a wisdom saving throw.
All right.
Wow.
I don't know if I do that at disadvantage, but
It
either
would
way,
not be,
so
but
good.
it doesn't matter. Yeah, 11 and the nat 1. Oh. What a spread of nat 1s though, a 10 and a 1. All right, the beast is up and it is going to finish and get up to Krellin, who it was after, and it is going to swipe out with an attack. First one comes out for a 19 to hit.
Yes, that will hit.
For 13 points of damage.
Ah, I'm looking wonderful.
And it's going to try again.
Mm,
With a 9 to hit, so it'll miss.
thankfully, no.
All right, Dak.
All right. Dak will actually draw his blasters now and still be at disadvantage, unfortunately, and try to fire at the creature.
All right, you blast out and you just hit. with
Okay,
that.
all right.
All right, so it goes off. Krellin, give me a perception check, please.
I will do that as soon as I locate what I do with my character sheet. 17.
So you see this blast of energy come in and hit the creature, and you notice that where it hits, it actually looks like the bones, they almost grow like spurs or something off the bones, and almost looks like it actually empowered the beast a little bit, rather than hurt it, as it probably should have.
Sorry, what hit it exactly?
The energy blast from Dak's shot.
Wonderful.
So Dak, and you would Dak, you can give me a perception check as well, I guess. Made the shot. All right, so you would notice as well, because you wouldn't have a disadvantage there. The 19, same thing. You would see that the blast goes in and does not do the damage you expected it to, and you also see that there's something that seems to be kind of reinforcing out of basically the spot where you hit.
All right. That being said, then Dak will forego the rest of the dual wield shots and take the AC bonus instead, and move over to here. And yeah, that'll be it.
Okay. After your turn, give me a wisdom save. All right, you're able to shrug off the fear that the beast has had its hold on you, and now you should not be able to be frightened by it any further. But it is going to turn after it does take that shot, and it's going to rush over towards you. Valen, you are up.
Okay. Med packs, it's a bonus action to
On
apply it to
yourself.
yourself and an action to apply it to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you can do 2 in a turn?
Say that again.
You can do 2 in a
Oh,
turn?
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
doesn't...
action and bonus, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's see. Valen's gonna move up to here. And I am going to action. I am going to use this on Dak. I don't think he had one last time, right? Because I can only do this once per short or long rest. We did it at the ship, but I don't remember who got it. I think it was me and Lan.
Okay.
I know I had 2 uses expended.
Yeah, it
So
wasn't me. I didn't take any damage.
It was your
Okay.
healing thing. It was me.
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
actually. I thought it was maybe.
That's right.
Yeah.
From the top rope jump. Okay, so he regains 10 points. I
That's all I could take.
will use a med pack, and let me see what this is. It rolls a die equal to the hit die plus con.
Just hit your
Okay.
hit die on your sheet, and it should.
I'm trying to see if I get any more.
Oh, beyond that, yeah. Ooh.
Jesus Christ.
Roll 20 is not a fan of you guys today.
Oh, okay, that's for force powers. I'm just trying to see if anything else I have gives me. Yeah, nope, that's all for casting powers and stuff. So yeah, I gain 3 points. And that's That's
Do you
it.
have your whatever Bendu thing or whatever? Or is that
Astral only applies to
force healing or something? Or
successfully casting light side
okay,
powers.
all right,
So no, unfortunately.
okay,
Plus, I thought the force doesn't work. So
correct. All right.
Yep.
So after your turn, the beast is going to lash out at Dak in front of him, and with a natural 18.
Yep, I'll just hit.
And that will be 9 points of damage from the beast. Krellin, you're up.
Yes, wonderful. I will try to shoot it with my tiny little pocket pistol.
21 will definitely hit.
21, 9
9.
plus 7,
Nice. Another.
16.
All right. So, kind of holding those perception checks over here, Dak, you right up close, and then Krellin, you see that your shot with a different form of damage type definitely does the impact that you expect it to. So,
Yeah.
anything else?
No, he'll just stand there and wait for his death.
Okay. So the beast is it took that heavily. It turns towards you, and but he turns back, and he's still gonna go after the people in front of him. So Dak, another one coming in with a 21 to hit. Dak.
Yeah, no, yeah, that
Sorry,
hits.
21. Okay. For 13
Jesus
points
Christ.
of damage. And then I missed Lan. You were up. Sorry.
All right. I guess I'm just gonna try to shoot it again. I'll make it my quarry,
Okay.
so I can get a little extra damage if it hits. I feel like I'm gonna get another nat 1. Oh,
Hey,
nice.
24 and a
Nice.
28. That's what you want to do. That definitely hits. Yeah, with some good damage there. Rough. Hey,
That
so
natural
13.
One on the Ranger's quarry roll, but that's not bad.
Yeah. All right. So you line up and are able to throw something at him. Anything else?
Can I repeat the roll to try to not be frightened anymore?
You can, yes. Wisdom save.
Oh,
Still,
man.
still scared of this thing right now. So it is its turn, and it turns. It just took a decent hit from you. It's actually going to come run towards you. This does provoke an opportunity attack. So Dak, you can, if you have a melee attack option, you can go ahead and do so.
No, because I do not have my melee weapon
All
drawn at
right.
the time.
So it's going to rush down towards you, Lan, after taking that, and swipe out with a couple attacks. All right. 2 attacks coming in at 24 to hit each.
Oh yeah, those will hit.
All right. So that's going to be 13 on the first one and 11 on the second.
Oh, I'm
On
down.
the bright side, you're no longer frightened.
Yeah, now I'm terrified.
So Lan, it's too much as the beast comes over and Lan goes down, but not out. And yeah, the beast just kind of yells out after it takes out and looks around the room, kind of goading the rest of you. Dak, you are up.
All right. All right. Dak will draw his revolver out and fire a shot at the creature.
All right, that just hits. 15. 6 kinetic. Okay.
Then I will use my bonus action to do second wind. There's 1d10 plus my level. Okay.
Not bad.
Oops. Should be what, plus one more? Because they did a plus 2 instead
Oh
of
yeah,
plus 3
8.
for
Yep.
some reason.
Well, did you roll your hit die? That's why.
Oh yeah, because it's a plus
Yeah.
con instead of yeah.
Yeah, so I've done just like make an attack. I mean, you have to change it every level, but then you have that too. I mean, I guess
Yeah.
it's you're only using it once per long rest, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, okay.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, I think that'll do it.
All right. It is going to move over here. Move in front of you guys as a legendary action, and then Valen, give me a perception check. Okay. Something is trying to force its way towards you from where you guys came in. So the very slightest little bit of something from where you in the corridor that you came in. You can tell it's very dark and whatnot, but the force is there, I guess. But from outside the room.
Like from the dark side room
The
that we were
corridor
in?
that you guys just came down, yes. So you pick up a
Mhm.
little bit out there. But anyway, your turn.
Okay. All right, let's try the med pack on me again. Fingers crossed. It's a little bit better. And I'm gonna risk it and run to land.
All right, he is going to slash out. It's going to be a 21 to hit.
Right. Yeah, that hits.
9 points of damage.
I think that puts me at 8. Yeah. Okay. And then we are going to do the same trauma kit to, oops. I should really make a macro for this. So ooh, nice. So land gets 13 healed to
Sweet,
him.
thank you.
Sorry, I couldn't keep you up earlier, bud.
It's all right. It's this damn asteroid. No more of these asteroids.
And y'all better be ready to med pack my ass when that thing turns around to kill me. So I think that's it. I don't have any more things I can do.
Okay. So it is going to take last legendary it has, and it's going to go after target in front with a nat 2, so that's going to miss. Krellin, you are up.
I'm going. Far can I get? I'm gonna just move down towards the door over here, and fire another shot at the giant skeleton thingy.
All
11.
right, fire off, and that will miss, unfortunately, with an 11.
All right, I will stand there disappointed, I suppose, and that's my turn.
All right. Lan, you are up.
I'm gonna try to do the same thing as last time. Just hit it with that rifle. See if I
Okay.
can take it down.
And I think you're still frightened, right? Or did you?
Uh,
I don't remember. No, I took it away,
if
so you
I-
must have been.
Yeah,
Sorry.
if it cleared when I went down, then I'm not frightened. I
Oh,
didn't
you're
wait
right.
to
Yeah,
save.
no, you're right. So, okay. That's right. 22 definitely hits.
Yeah.
11 points there. All right. Things
Come
starting to show a little bit sign of wear. Probably has a good good couple more in him if you can hit like that. So, anything
All
else?
right. No, that's the end of my turn.
All right, it is the beast's turn, and it looks up as it takes a shot. If possible, maybe a little bit reflection, expression of confusion as you shot it, as it thought that it had taken you down, and it's gonna take one swipe at Dak here with a 25 to hit. For 10 points, Dak.
Okay.
And then it's actually going to turn and it's going to run towards you, Lan. So, Dak, opportunity attack if you can. If
Nope.
not, it's going to be a 12 to hit you, Lan.
That'll miss.
All right. Dak, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna try to shoot him with my revolver.
17 will hit. 6 kinetic damage.
All right. Then I'm going to use bonus action to medpack myself.
All right. Nice. 12 points coming in for that.
And that'll be it.
All right. After your turn, the beast is going to slash out at Lan with another 12. Balin, you're up.
Okay. Fuck. Take a look at something, sorry. Okay. God damn. This thing's still fucking alive. There's really nothing I can do here. I'm pulling out the makeshift club. At the very least, if this thing leaves my range, I can smack it. I'm gonna do one med pack to Lan.
All right.
That's your hit die plus con, right? I think he takes care of that himself.
Yeah, so Lan, just roll hit dice. 1 hit dice. Nice.
Nice. Thank you.
There we go.
A healthy boost.
So that was my action. As far as bonus action goes, well, there's not a lot I can do. Trying to what are all the options for bonus action?
And it depends on your class, so you might not
Yeah.
have.
I don't think I have hardly a damn thing.
Okay.
But I've got that thing out. So
Okay. All right.
Best I
So
can
it
do.
is going to, before Krellin steps up, it's going to take a swipe at Lan here with a 9 to hit. So it's going to miss. Krellin, you're up.
Krellin will basically do a lunge forward like a fencer and try to poke it with his Electrobaton once again. 14.
Just hits.
Okay. Wonderful.
All right. 7
That
on that. And all right.
is
How do you take this beast down?
Oh, thank God.
I just poke it in the butt and electrocute it, and then I want the bones to fall apart like a cartoon.
There you go.
Just
Doop,
crumple.
doop, 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 doop.
Like that thing from the Power Rangers movie?
Yes.
I pull the thing out the back and just falls down. I can't
Yep.
believe I remember that.
I think he was one of the enemies in the video game, and it was kind of like that same thing. But, all right. So, Krellin, you step up from behind it and just thrust your shock stick forward with enough force and shocking damage as well that it seems to put the beast over its edge, and it crumples to the ground before you as a little bit of energy seems to dark energy seems to just dissipate from it as it hits the ground. You are all now left in this room, essentially as it was initially before, quiet and empty, still with the glow of the green light.
Okay. Let's see. Is everybody all right? Health-wise?
I've been better. To put it like
That's an understatement. I'm out of packs. I know the Narama's guards gave us 2, but I don't know who got them. I thought it was someone who wasn't me. So if they could make use of those, that would probably be a good idea. And
Yeah, couldn't tell you.
Yeah, and we'll just say, I guess, because I asked about him, I guess we'll say that I had him. I can,
so I'll let you
I
distribute
used-
those you need.
I used wood. I'll, yes, toss one to Krellin.
wonderful. Bandage myself up. What do I roll for that?
Hit die.
Hit
Oh,
die
just a
plus
hit die?
Con
Yep.
plus con.
Interesting.
There you go. 5 points.
Well, I'm almost in the double digits again.
Actually, so Krellin took that. I gave that to. Yeah, okay. Nope. We've all used the trauma kit thing, so I I can't use that.
Before you, now as this beast has fallen, behind you is the dark corridor that you came in from, and then before you on the other side of the room is another shadowy doorway that seems to be the only other alternative out of this place.
Well, we've come this far.
What does it still feel like the force isn't here?
Yes.
Is that thing that was still trying to get in? That thing that you mentioned to me?
Behind you, so if you're standing at the I think you're kind of still standing by that doorway where you entered. I mean, very faintly it seems to be poking at you a little bit, but beyond that it's still basically void.
Okay.
This is more like you don't sense that. It's as if, someone's kind of, tapping you on the shoulder as opposed to you feeling out to anything. So,
Okay. Like it's somehow getting through, but I'm not
correct.
getting through the bubble to. Okay. That's kind of weird, but I think I understand. Well, I still don't have use of the force, so I am not gonna listen to that dark hallway thing. Should we continue on? Figure out where. Is it Len or Lan?
Len,
Marcus.
L-E-N, Len Marcus. Yep.
Should
Maybe I'll
at
just
least
start calling
figure
him
out.
Marcus since we have a Lan.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, let's figure out where Marcus went then. That's what we came here to do. At least figure out where he is or wherever this thing is.
All right. So you guys heading forward through the opposite doorway.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All
Go
right.
to death.
Sure, there is no death, there is only the force. Sure.
Uh, Dak and Lan, please give me a D4 each. 1d4. One for Dak. Lan.
Wonder if he's still busy.
Oh, yeah, he put it in the Discord BRB. So he
Oh,
wanted it
sorry, I
there.
didn't see that. Okay. Ugh. Okay. Come back to that in a second then. So you guys step. Oh, there you are. Hey, Lan.
Yeah, I said that. Take care of something.
All good. So you guys are heading to the other doorway here. Lan, I need a D4 from you as well. Or no, sorry, not you. Krellin. Krellin, I need a D4 from you.
A D4?
D4, yes. All right. So as you guys step into the other, step through this other doorway and come through, Valen, immediately the force comes back to you. You can feel everything. It comes back. You can feel the steady wave of both the light and the dark side, but the dark side is extremely subdued. It's definitely nowhere near as what it was in that original corridor. But you return to that normal sense and whatnot. As you guys kind of look around to each other, you notice that there's a slight tinge in color in Dak's eyes. A pale yellowing of his eyes. And Krellin, you feel your voice is a little itchy. And almost graveled and whatnot as you guys come through out of this area here. Before you, in this other corridor, you do see a small little device a few feet ahead of you with a blinking light.
Lan has no hesitation, going straight for the light.
Krellin drinks some water. Clear his throat, you know?
So, as you step forward...
Sorry, I was muted. I was
Oh.
going to try to, before all that, figure out who has the lowest health and try to heal us up.
Okay.
So I have 8 out of 20. Does anybody have a...
So
similar?
you just kind of looking around with your kind of say like passive medicine, Krellin's looking pretty rough, kind of on par with you, and then I would say then Dak.
Okay.
Would be what you see is the.
So Dak, did you hand out those med packs yet?
Yeah. I think there was only one left, and I think Krellin took that.
Okay. And you both used them?
Yep.
Okay. So I will twin my heal, and I will first do myself and Krellin. And here I'll just clicked it. It might be a delay. Oh, yeah, there it is. What's level? Oops. Okay. So we are each going to get D8 plus, I think it's 3. Cheat sheet. Yeah, it is plus. Sorry.
Sorry.
It is just learning how to use the force all over again. 2 plus power, so 3 there. 4, 7, no. Okay, so I believe it's plus 7. Okay, that one is for Krellin. And then I'll do
Oh,
myself.
12 to Krellin,
Yeah.
that'll be nice, yeah.
And 11 to me.
Okay.
And then I'll get Dak and Land together and do the same thing. This one will be for Dak. Be for Lan. Oh, damn, those are some good rolls. Finally.
Nice.
All right, I'm maxed out.
Perfecto. Okay, and let me see. There is something with. Okay, I think we did that. Oh, yes, that is included. And... Yep, I think that was it.
Okay.
I just had to make sure I was getting everything.
All good. So you come out of the weird room immediately. Balin, with the rush of the force coming back to him, knows that he can now tap on that to help out himself and his companions, healing you up, getting most of you almost back up. I think actually it's kind of funny. Krellin and Valen, you guys are the only two that are only down 1 point each. But Lan, you guys all see this little device before you, and Lan, you rush forward to it, and as you go check that out, immediately there's a blinking light, and it beeps a couple times, and then a light flickers out, and you see that's essentially a hollow device, hollow comm, and before you stands the image, or the bust at least, of a very pale, light-haired man. And I would say that Krellin, you would definitely recognize this as Len Marcus for sure. The rest of you, I'm not sure if you would know what he looks like. I think some of you might have been familiar with him, but Krellin, I think you would.
I think he was described albino, right?
Yeah, so you could put that together as well, yes.
Okay.
So Len Marcus blinks. You're not my people. That makes you even more expendable. I imagine you're here because of Narama. Shame. You won't be able to bring back his pet human, isn't it? Everyone give me perception checks, please.
Okay. Oh, and a bit of good news, Krellin. I did the math wrong. We get an extra point there. So we are at full.
Nice.
Wonderful.
It's a +8, not a +7, so. Just did the calculation too quickly, I guess.
All right, so the land perception check. All right. So, easy enough, everyone. You guys notice that it seems that he's seated inside a cockpit. You can just kind of, his surroundings show up enough in the hollow image that you're pretty confident with that, and kind of see him a little bit like he's, working the controls and whatnot. Valen, you pick up additionally that behind him, so he's he's in the seat being projected, but behind him there is a section of the image about 1 meter long that at first it seems black, this black shape, but it's not really defined. It's almost as if something's just like sucking out the light in that area. So you don't see anything. It looks like something should be there, but there's no light. Something is definitely almost like sucking that in.
Okay. Is it like an accretion disk would be for like a black hole, where it's there's like stuff around it, but nothing actually there in the center?
Right. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If I'm on the same page with you, I think so. Yeah. So
Okay.
you see him fiddling around with things, and then he just kind of yells out and he says, "Blasted creatures!" He slams his hand down on the control panel of his ship, and then he closes his eyes and concentrates. The engines whir to life as a twisted grin then spreads across his face, his colorless lips, and then you can tell that the ship begins to move, and the projection ends.
Is he force sensitive?
Give me a perception check. You're pretty, you have to concentrate on it, but you get an inkling that that's what he was doing.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know that. I wonder if Rama knows.
If you're, would you say something about this out loud?
Yeah, I think he just kind of, he'd mentioned that he definitely recognized, he recognized the use of the Force. Is that what you said?
Or,
Like,
yeah,
it was
or like an
definitely used.
attempt, yeah.
That's, or some, okay. So yeah, he definitely just tried to use the Force. But I don't know if we were ever told he was Force sensitive, but maybe Narama doesn't know that. Sounds like there's a lot about this guy he doesn't know.
Brelin, you can give me an intelligence check.
I will do that. Oh, that was a save.
Oh, 10.
Oops.
What's your modifier?
-2, so 13.
Okay. So you definitely don't know yourself that if he is or isn't, and you haven't heard that he is. So you would, if asked, you would say, no, I don't believe he is. You would assume that
Okay.
he's, yeah. You definitely don't have the info and would probably assume that he's not. But
Okay.
So did he shut the transmission off?
yes, it shut. Yep, it shut down. As you could see that, kind of watching that, the
Ship.
looks like he was about to take off. Yes.
Okay. Well,
Lan, give me a survival check, please. Ooh, all right. So you are just not really paying attention right now. And something kind of calls out to you, Lan, and you get a little bit similar sensation from the visions you had earlier in the asteroid. And it almost like it tugs at you to kind of focus in and specifically, look and search for something, and then you pick up on it. So it takes some assistance, you assume, from these, shadowy creatures or whatever from before, but then you do pick up on some tracks in the dust that has been recently disturbed here, because beyond that, this dust has probably been here for who knows how long. And you pick up initial trail.
I alert my comrades here and tell them I've got the Sith, fellas. Let's go. And I start tracking this trail through the dust.
Valen's gonna follow Lan and trust him. Hopefully not to lead us to death.
I hope so too.
I don't know about that nat 1 you rolled, but we'll
Yeah.
see where it goes.
Been a lot tonight. Yeah.
Yeah,
Crone's
there
gonna
has.
keep his distance. He doesn't trust any of these people. The more he gets to know them, the less he trusts.
Probably smart.
Dak.
Yep, I'll just follow along
Okay.
behind them.
All right. Let's try again, Lan. Give me another survival check.
Okay. Hopefully I don't do another nat 1.
All right. Now that you know what to look for, you pick up this trail and you start leading the group through the caverns of this asteroid. Picking up on the trail, you've really got it zoned in, and you feel confident that you're going to be able to get to wherever Len basically was at, and hopefully either is just taking off or maybe he's still there to catch him. Give me one more survival check. All right, nice. So you are able to stay on the trail and go along, and you eventually come out to a cavern here after a while that you can see where you can just get the sense that he's not here anymore. But you can see that a ship was here very recently and had just recently taken off. Getting all of your bearings, you guys realize that you've kind of looped around a little bit, and you're nearby the cavern where you had parked your ship as well.
Like, should we get to our ship, chase after him?
I mean, that's the only way we're getting paid, right?
Well, I said if we could tell him what happened to him, that was good enough. I don't really care if Len Marcus disappears off into the asteroid field or not.
I hate letting a target get away.
I thought he said we get paid more if we... Wasn't there something about more payment?
Yes,
Bringing him in?
I
or
think he said that.
more information on him?
Yeah. And you guys would probably know, Krellin for sure, that, sometimes the better you do, the... Narama is a very, appreciative employer.
Okay. Don't you have lots of debts to settle, Dak?
Can't
Surely this would help.
I can't spend credits if I'm dead chasing after shadow creatures and pale white force casters. Plus, we're like a shuttle, aren't we? Do we have like actual weapons or anything on this ship to go after him?
Yes, the ship, it's more of a ship than a shuttle, yes.
Oh,
Is this
okay.
the Spry Hunter? Or are we...
No, this is
No,
something
it's
that was... This is another
That's
loner.
Rando
Yeah,
loner
random.
ship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could always just roll down the window and start, shooting out of them. I don't know how well it would work, but worst case scenario.
So we don't see his ship anywhere. It's assumed gone. Like we can't see it out in the starlight.
Give me a perception check. Anyone that wants to, real quick.
It's that eye condition you've got holding you back, Krellin.
Yeah, it's
All
bad
right. So Dak seems to just see the trail. Oh, you rolled twice there.
Yeah, for
Okay.
some reason it clicked twice.
It's all right. So yeah, you just catch the trail of the engines. You definitely see a trail of engines of a ship. You assume that it's likely his. There's probably not many others that were around here, and you feel that if you get fired up, you can probably he has to fight through the asteroid field, to really get anywhere. So that's going to be a little bit of a obstacle, but you guys are definitely still within reason of catching up.
Okay.
All right. Dak will look at Valen sternly and say, This better be worth it. And then he'll head to the ship and start getting it fired up to chase after him.
I'll follow behind. Just tell him, like, let's hope so. And I'm gonna give him guidance,
Okay.
Dak.
All right.
Just place a hand on his shoulder and I'll tell him it'll be worth it. I promise. So there you get a D4 to an
Yeah,
ability
D4
check.
whenever. Okay.
All right. So you get the ship fired up. Everyone else gets settled in, ready to take off and head towards pursuit of Len Marcus as his way out of the, getting away from the asteroid belt, and then from there, you're not sure. Let's go ahead and take a quick break here. Not a lot left here, but take a quick break and come back and finish this up.
All right.
Alrighty.
TPK underway.
Yeah.
See you guys in a few.
We're gonna
All right. So that guidance is a concentration power, and it only lasts a minute. So
Yeah, we'll just
um,
apply it. I can just apply it. Well,
yeah, that's kind of what he wants to do. Is I would make it sure that but rather than just keep asking you constantly, has it been a minute?
right. And actually, what Dak is our pilot. Remind me again of your other position deployments.
Valen is coordinator.
Okay, I think I thought that. And then Lan, you're gunner, right?
Yeah, I'm a gun.
Okay, and Krellin, did you take a specific deployment?
I think operator.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
the operator one.
All right. Sounds good. So, you guys hop in, get fired up, and begin your pursuit towards chasing after Len Marcus. Krellin, this ship does have some enhanced scanners on that, so go ahead and give me a perception check at advantage to try and get a lock on your target.
Do I like just my perception?
Yes, yeah, yours.
I will do that.
I don't think that the current ship rules allow. Yeah, so just say it's kind of your interpretation of the equipment, whatever. But anyway,
Sure.
so you go through and scan the area, and you do pick up on a signal that you feel is you're confident that it is Len Marcus, and you get a bead on the direction he's going. He's actually going, out of the system, away from the center. So he's trying to go outside towards the basically towards Almus, and who knows from there. So ship is fired up. See if you can make this gap. You do see kind of the distance that he is right now. So the rest of you, if you have any way to kind of help out here, we'll see how that comes up. Dak, give me a piloting check. Muted.
Said I think I clicked it.
There it goes. All right.
Then I have my guidance I need to throw on it too, right?
You can, yes. Heard you send it.
Yes, it's
Tony's been slow for me too.
That amazing speed we're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think all
So
this wind is impacting my stuff around here.
you guys begin darting through the asteroids here as well, following after him, staying on the location that Krellin has pulled up in the scanners, the lock on there, and you just make a little bit of ground up, you feel there. So he looks like he's holding his own initially in his own escape. So you do make up a little bit of ground here.
Okay, I'm going to use Inspiring Display
All right.
and give that to Dak. Just tell him, come on, we gotta catch him. I know you can do this. And you get to roll that twice and take either result. Then a
Roll
D4.
the D4. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
part of my venture, I think.
All right. So you're one little bit closer to him now. So yeah, Dak, give me another piloting check.
All right. Ooh.
Come on, 4. Ooh, there we go, baby.
All right, I got a nat 1 on my end. That might have been my first D20 nat 1 tonight. So
Oh.
yeah, you definitely make up some good ground there, and getting a little bit closer. So you are pretty close. You're at about 8 8 segments away from him, getting closer and closer. Lan, looks like there's some asteroids in the way that you could maybe blast out and attempt to make up some ground here and help out your pilot to dart around those. So if you'd like, if you click on your token, there should be a macro that pops up. You get that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Attack and laser damage.
Yep. So go ahead and give me. It's got 2 attacks you can make. So go ahead and give me a couple attack rolls if you'd like.
Nice.
Nice. Got the 17, 23. Nice. All right. And then give me 2 damage rolls. All right, so you're able to just obliterate this smaller asteroid floating in front of you that allows Dak you to get more of a direct line towards Len Marcus rather than having to kind of dart around at this specific point. So as long as you can navigate through this and stay on the gas, you think that you'll actually make up some better ground than what you've been doing. So go ahead and give me a... Yeah, I think you should. Give me a piloting roll.
And I want to give him guidance for
Okay.
that. So
Can
it's
do.
just a 4.
Ooh.
Jeez.
Come on, 4. Oh.
All right.
Dak's gonna kill
I'll
us.
I can throw my Defiant on there.
Okay, so I rolled a 5, so that is
Bad.
with his modifier. You luckily, yeah, you beat it with your Defiant was needed, and you barely limp through some of the debris that Lan just broke up. Careens off the ship, and you just think once again that you're going to have to explain some damage to another rental. You guys are just not... you need to start taking the insurance out, that's for sure.
Can we see, is he close enough? Like, within blaster range? Would you be able to see that from the cockpit?
So, at this point, with Lan's help, you actually have just came into range, blaster range. So, he has just pushed past the asteroid field, and you guys have just broken it as well. Well, he hasn't just, because he's ahead of you, but he is now within blaster range. So you see his, you can see, Krellin, you can see just on the scan that he's close enough within range, heading basically towards the direction of Elmos.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep guidance up on Dak in case he needs to make another quick piloting check.
Okay.
This is our intent here to take him down or talk him out of this.
If we can disable his engines, he can't run, and then we can figure out what to do from there. But I like a Nexu chasing a speeder. We don't know what to do when we catch it.
As this is going on, Crowlin's gonna get out of his seat. Can I go check that storage to see if those 2 dudes are still in there?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those clowns.
You guys are doped up and shoved in the closet.
Are they alive? What's happening with
Yeah,
They
so
OD'd on whatever he gave him.
you go back there and open that up, and they are still there. And they're not passed out, but they're extremely groggy. Like they're still tied up. So yeah, they're basically contained.
Okay. I'll just shut the door and go back.
All right, Dak, give me a piloting check.
Oh, okay. So if I can roll higher than a 5 or
1?
something here. Yeah, I rolled like a 1, a 5, and a 7. I think so far in all these checks. Wow, an 8 this time. Really
You get a
picking things
D4
up.
on that.
All right.
Two.
Well,
yeah, I
I'm not
get
doing
guidance
much better
again.
on my end, so you are able to make up some ground. So you guys are getting closer, a little bit closer, and within firing range. So, Lan, if you would like, you can go ahead and take some shots out there at ship before you if you want.
Is
Oh,
Lan within?
Yeah, I would like.
Can Lan hear me?
Say that again.
Is he? Can Lan hear me? Is he within 60 feet and can hear me?
Or you guys got comms, I would say. Generally
Okay.
you've got like a.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
give him the inspiring display. It's the same D4 check,
Okay.
but he can roll it twice and take whichever one he wants.
And that's on
Nice.
one attack, though, right?
That is on one. Yeah, you get one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Okay, because he'll get 2 attacks, so
It's only on one.
yeah.
I just tell him just go for broke.
So, all right, very nice. Couple of attacks come out, and those are both gonna hit. So some good damage coming out there.
When I save the inspiring display from Krellin from Valen for the next shot.
Yeah,
Or
you
does
got
that-
10. You got 10 minutes where you can use
Okay,
it.
cool.
So you don't
Yeah,
have to
there
use
you
it
go.
then.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All
And then
right.
I'm gonna give guidance to Dak again.
Okay.
Come on. Come on.
Krellin, anything else that you're doing?
No, I'm just relaxed, taking a drink.
All right, Dak, piloting check.
All right. I mean,
Oh
odds
man.
dictate this should be a decent. Can eventually get a decent roll, right? Hey,
There you
there
go.
we go.
Yes, you definitely make up a lot of
Jeez.
ground here.
And then add a D4 on top of it.
Well, so you've noticed that nothing has. There has been no return fire. Assumingly, he only has forward-facing weapons, and obviously he's going to turn around. He's definitely. His attempt is to just peace out here. You make up some more ground. You guys are getting closer and closer. You can see Elmas in view actually now. Valen, as you are up front, Valen and Dak, give me perception checks, please. All right. So Valen, you just for some reason are not focused in on the right spot. For some reason, you're focused on aiding your pilot there. But Dak, you look out and you just see something that does not look right. And Valen, close enough that once Dak, if he calls this out, then you would pick up on it, being very familiar with Elmas. You see in the southern half of Elmas this large black swirling something like almost like clouds. So you guys are close enough to you're definitely still far away, but there is this basically clouds on Earth from space, but this very
where
dark.
the other temple is? That's on the southern side, right?
What's that?
And the academy is on the north side, or the northern hemisphere?
I think so.
Okay. Like either that's a bunch of dark clouds over the academy, or that's a bunch of dark clouds over the dark side temple that's on the planet. Neither one of those sound pretty good. So I'm gonna give him guidance one more time.
All right, Lan, you
need
can
to catch
take a
him.
couple more shots if you like.
Oh yeah.
Got the first one at an 8, adding a little bit more to it, which will help. Just push you over the line, and then an 18. Go give me 2 more damage rolls. 16.
Nice.
Okay. All right. You can see some flickers of light from the engines and whatnot. That it looks like there's definitely some significant damage happening to the ship, and you might be able to incapacitate him. Maybe with another round. Krellin, anything else from you? Still hanging tight?
I drink more.
All right. Valen, anything from you specifically?
Oh, sorry. I mean, no, I don't sense anything odd in the force, do I?
Give me a perception check.
Oh,
All right, nat 20 for a 26.
like it.
You reach out and a little bit of some darkness tugs at you, but I mean, you guys are, you know, out in the middle of space, kind of far away. It's tough for you to know if it's where you just left. You definitely can't pick up on a direction, so it's tough for you to
Doesn't-
say, is it where
Okay.
we just were, or is it something else?
Is it in
So.
the cockpit and wandering around the rest
Yeah.
of the ship?
Dak, sorry,
yeah.
go ahead.
No, I'm just gonna keep guidance up on Dak and push like to catch up to
Okay, Dak,
Marcus.
give me a piloting check. All right, that's good. You guys gain a little bit more. You're holding steady there. Lan, go ahead and let a couple more shots rip. 18 will hit, and a 6 will miss, but that one, go ahead and give me a attack on the one, damage on the one, I should say.
Oof.
All right,
that one
rough
had the damage
energy roll. All right. So you let out your shot that hits, wishing you had your second one, but you see that Valen and Dak, as you're watching, you see that Lenmarcus is getting very close, passing, almost nearby, very close to Almas. The laser blast fires out from Lan and slams into the rear of his ship. And as that happens, your ship just all of a sudden begins to shudder. There is this silver black burst of lightning that just erupts, filling the sky of Almas far below, and then shimmers out in an enormous silvery web encircling the globe, crackling and dancing. The lightning pulls together in a ball of brilliant energy and shoots straight up, a bolt seemingly a kilometer wide, and just slams right into Len Marcus's ship.
Okay, that's different.
Valen, you would immediately just recognize that this is a massive strong burst of dark side energy.
Oh, fun.
Okay, that must have come from the temple then. Like, is it
Everyone
gone?
else, you guys even get you just, something comes over you, some sort of a chill from this as well.
Is his ship gone? Do we see it?
Well, first, yeah, everyone give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh shit.
My specialty.
Natural 1, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, I didn't mean to roll advantage. Oops.
Yeah.
All right, so Dak and Krellin are good. Lan and Valen, you guys are blinded from this flash of light that has come out. You're currently blinded from that. 4.
Oof.
Yeah, Roll20 is dragging today. For 4 minutes, you guys are right now suffering from blindness. Actually, Dak, give me a piloting check, please. Okay, so that holds for your blindness. So Dak and Krellin, well, mostly Dak being up there, as you look out, blinking away this bright light, you do see Len's ship falling towards the planet, just pieces, with a bunch of rocks and other debris and it seems to be heading towards the planet. You guys are closer now that you can see that the where there's like an established, I guess, city there, and you see that it's heading towards that. Dak, give me a lore check real quick. Okay, so you're aware enough that, you know, Ferrard's basically the main city on Elmas, and that's where this debris is conveniently heading towards.
So I don't see anything.
In 4 minutes, you will, yes.
Wow, yeah. But I'll ask Dak what's going on. Like what happened? What just happened? I just got blinded.
I will explain everything. Yeah, you just said. Looks like Lynn Marcus's ship is pieces of debris headed right for the city.
I'm gonna give
what-
him
what's
guidance again. Like we need to go. We need to go now. We can't let that debris hit the city. That's gonna kill a lot of people.
What's your plan here? We crash into the debris with our ship and die, and create more debris.
Yeah, I hadn't thought it through that far.
Lan interrupts over
do I-
comms and says, "I'll shoot it," but he's blind, so
Yeah, so
he
do I-
just
do
fires a
we-
shot that goes way wide.
Yeah, has Lan. I may yell to Krellin. Krellin, get Lan off that gun and see if you can jump on it.
Very
No,
well.
Dak, come on, I got it. And he fires another shot that goes way wide, completely
Okay,
misses.
so I run over to the gun. I said, "Lan, the prisoners are out. I need you to go secure them."
Oh, good lord! He just flops out of the chair. He's crawling on the ground. Lan can't see, so he's just like just trying to get out, just bumping into walls and stuff. Good, I'm fine. Krellin, what? Get in the chair. I don't. He just like stumbles out of the room.
All right. Krellin
We'll hop in
settles
together.
in, grabs the controls here, and makes an attempt to fire off. Krellin, are you proficient with any martial weapon?
I am, yes.
Okay, so then you are then good. So if you click on your token, you should see those same macros pop up, and you can go ahead, give me an attack roll.
Can we? I know this isn't like normal. Well, this isn't normal like ship combat.
Yeah.
But can we use like our, what are they called? Tactical sorts of things to
Yeah,
assist?
absolutely.
Okay. All right. So I wanted to. So here's the first shot. Went off before I called it, but
that will
on his
hit.
next-
So Krellin,
on
go
his-
ahead and give me damage.
Yeah.
All right. So you're able to blast away one piece of debris, at least small enough that you feel that'll burn up in the atmosphere. There's a few more chunks that seem pressing enough to go after.
Okay. So I want to use my target acquired. So I'm gonna expend one of my tactical die, and the next attack roll made by the ship will have advantage. And if it hits, I'll add my tactical die, which is a D4 currently, to the damage roll.
All right. So yeah, just roll it twice, Krellin. Another attack.
Didn't even need it.
All right, 22 will definitely hit. So go ahead and give the attack, or the damage, I should say, and then you can add to that, right, Dak?
Yeah.
Okay, 8. All right, blast away another chunk of debris. You've got one left that looks to be mostly concerning to go after.
Was that your guidance die, Dak?
No, it's my tactical die, and I
Let
think
me know when that
have.
one's up, and I'll get you another one.
I have 2 of those, I think, at this level.
Yeah, I think
so.
you
Yeah,
guys
I'll do the
have
same.
2.
I'll do the same thing and give advantage again.
All
To
right.
my target lock.
Okay. Fire away.
Nat 20,
Man,
nice.
At least save the better roll for the second one. So I feel like it was.
All
Just
right,
waste
roll
it.
that damage.
Yeah, tack 3 more on that bad boy.
All right, 7. Yeah, that the damage helped a lot. So, although I guess on a nat 20, you should probably add an
another-
extra D8 on there, Krellin.
Wonderful. Oh, there.
Hey, there you go. Okay. You just obliterate this last piece of debris. It doesn't even need to burn away in the atmosphere. I mean, it's just dust at this point, just hitting it squarely. So you feel that you've got most of the major chunks of debris out of the way, and you can, you know, basically you're here heading towards the planet. I mean, that's your closest destination. So what's your plan from
Alright.
here?
There's no other big pieces of anything we can see?
Nothing significant. You took care of most of it. Yeah, either anything has already gone down, or it's burnt up or whatever. Yeah, you guys have taken care of most of it, most of the
Okay.
significant pieces.
Well, we should probably head down to the city and let them know we saved all their lives.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. Before we leave, we can't. Is there no? Would sensors pick up the staff thing? Or would the force tell me what?
You
Like,
can
would you be able to sense it in a sense of could you sense what's around it to find the void? If that makes any sense.
you can give me another perception check if you like.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't pick up on anything.
Well, as far as my senses are concerned, I think we got it.
So Dak did say that the debris from the ship was heading towards the planet, towards Farard, or that area. So any debris that kind of made it through before you guys were able to get to it could be there as well. So which may include him.
Okay.
Oh, good point. Yeah.
Well, we should follow the debris cloud down then. Or, what do you say, Captain? I'll look at the deck.
I just make like faces and move around, see if you can see me yet. Like, oh, can you see me, kid?
Nope.
I'd say by now, yes.
Okay.
Is it by now?
Yeah. No. It's yeah.
Land just
Continue
like
following.
Land, his vision returns. He's just like in the refresher.
Yeah. Land's standing in a doorway that he thinks is the closet where they're hiding the prisoners, and he's holding one of his ration packs, and he's like, "Y'all better be good, and you'll get a ration." And he throws it just like into this empty room, and then his vision comes back, and he just kind of shuts the door and doesn't even go in after it because he's so embarrassed.
We're just gonna stumble into this room one day and find this half-eaten ration bag in the toilet.
Wow, this thing's a rental. Whoever gets this thing next is gonna find it.
Somebody
yeah.
needs to take their fiber. This does not look healthy.
What the hell were these kids up to? Damn kids.
No, yeah, follow the debris trail as best as possible on its trajectory down towards the planet.
And I'll give him guidance. I don't know if he still has it up or not, but
Okay. So,
probably gone by now.
yeah, you guys head down. You, Valen, you definitely can help point out, where a good landing bay would be to come in on here in Farard, and point that out. And immediately, as you guys landing is successful, you can just kind of hear the chaos closer into the city as you rush out. There's definitely confusion. There's you can hear a little bit of chaos and whatnot going on throughout the city.
Ah, that must be the parade they're getting ready to throw for us.
Do we see the chaos? Did you say that?
A little
I thought you
bit.
said we heard it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, like, you guys are. It's not too far away, but if you get closer to into center of town, I guess you'll probably pick up on the crowds that are definitely a little bit on edge,
There.
if you will. Yeah.
Okay.
See what else.
So I'm thinking. I mean, the Jedi have to know something's up. I don't know if we need to contact them or not, but
Oh, come on.
I can't see anything.
It was a valiant attempt.
Anyway, yeah. So you guys are a little bit outside town, but you can, it's
Okay.
not massive, so you can rush in a little bit more towards where the academy is. I guess, Valen, that's probably, you would probably think to rush towards that.
And that's probably I think that's probably our best bet. At least if someone's organizing any sort of response to this, it's definitely them. So we're gonna need their help anyway. We might as well go there and see what assistance they can get us, or we can at least fill them in on what the hell just happened.
All right. So you
That's
guys
up to you.
rush more into town, and you immediately do see that there are many Jedi from the Academy out and about, just trying to calm the crowds and whatnot. Some of them look like they may be searching around, trying to figure out what happened. Maybe seeing, because no one is certain what happened. They just know that there was this explosion, this eruption of this lightning energy, and then debris started falling from the sky, and whatnot. And eventually, Valen, you look across the crowd and you see Master Lanius of the Academy.
Perfect. I'm gonna make a beeline right to him and just kind of try to get his attention.
So yeah, he's also helping to calm the crowds and whatnot. You can tell he's definitely distracted, and just trying to help out for a little bit of debris that kind of made it through. He's helping to heal people and whatnot. But then looks up and sees you, and you can see that he's a little bit caught off guard to see you there.
I'm just gonna we're on familiar terms, right? It's not
Oh
like
yeah.
I'm
Oh
not
yeah.
somebody he doesn't ever. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna run up to him in quick greeting, but I'm just gonna very quickly explain to him what we were doing. Like we were chasing this guy out of the asteroid field. He had some sort of artifact with him, and as we were chasing him down, trying to stop him, the planet attacked him. Was it the southern? You said the southern part of the
Yeah, it
planet?
seemed to come from the yeah.
Yeah.
He just kind of, you can tell that he's taking in what you're saying, but at the same time he's just running through his own thoughts. He says, it was like seeing everything at once. The past, the present, and future, all forced into a space smaller than the head of a pin. I was meditating and it just washed over me and I nearly lost consciousness. He seems fine now physically, but he still seems to be a little bit shaken.
Did something like that happen to me, Valen?
No.
I just got blinded. Okay. I'll just tell him. I'm like, I don't know anything about that except what my own eyes saw before being temporarily blinded and what the Force kind of told me in the moment. I definitely didn't feel what you felt, but
Let
maybe
us
I was too focused.
head back to the academy and regroup with the others. And as you guys head back towards the Jedi Academy here, you see that a pair of starships begin to arrive in the atmosphere and touch down here in Farrar. There's a commotion to the north that announces the descent of these pair of ships. You guys would recognize one of them as Narama's personal yacht. The other ship bears the markings of the Jedi Temple on Coruscant. The crowd, everyone around mills and pulls back from Narama's vessel as the crime lord himself descends the ramp. From the other vessel, a trio of Jedi emerges. In the lead is a human female, tall, light red hair, in a braid that descends halfway down her back, with lightsaber blue eyes.
RJ. So is it a matter of who we approach?
I
First?
guess Narama's the one paying me, so I'll head over. I guess walk towards him.
Krellin will travel with Dak.
Are they both near each other? The groups? Or are they opposite ends of the field?
Yeah, they definitely didn't land right next to each other, but they're
Same general direction?
yeah.
Okay, I'll keep moving with the group, but if it looks like the Jedi are converging, I'll probably have to.
I mean, would we recognize that they're Jedi or anything? Like, I don't know, they have like the Jedi bumper sticker on their ship that we'd recognize, or
They're in full garb. I mean, they're robed and everything. Yeah. So, I mean, you've definitely been around enough of them, I'd say that.
okay.
Yeah.
Because you said it was a Coruscant Jedi, I was like, well, maybe I don't know what a Coruscant Jedi ship
Oh
would
yeah.
look like.
No.
and-
They definitely would be in traditional robes and whatnot. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lance,
Yeah. Go ahead.
Lance gonna hand Dak the data card for the holo recording of the mission, and say, "Make sure Narama gets this. I need to go do some networking." And he takes out some business cards and heads over to the Jedi.
Nice. Krellin, where did you say you were going? Somewhere?
I went with Dak.
Okay. So, Dak and Krellin, you head over to the pink-skinned, four-eyed, three-armed creature that is Narama. Meet him as he comes down the landing ramp of the ship, and he's scanning the crowd, but he sees you, and you see the look of recognition right away, and he says, "What? It's been a while, gentlemen. Where are the rest of your crew? What has happened?"
Well, we tried to track down Lynn Marcus like you asked. We did find him, and we followed him here.
And we lost his transponder signal over Elmas, which is why I arrived. Wasn't sure if you all had succeeded in your mission at all. You said that you tracked him here?
We did, yes.
And do you know where he is now?
Dak looks around for any pieces of debris that fell from the sky and says, well, that might be part of him that's left.
As well, if there is no body, I cannot pay the bounty. I will find that hut slime, however, and I will kill him myself if need be.
Quick question. Did it look like the Jedi congregation were like doing their thing off to the side?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, I was gonna stay with this group until it looked like they were having like some sort of official discussion.
Master Lanius
So-
would have went right over to them. So if you would,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, then I would have done that then.
Okay.
So I'm not there. I just want to make sure I'm not actually here with
Yep.
them. So okay.
All right. Yeah. Dak, Krellin, anything else?
I'm trying to recall back to the terms of this tracking down Lynn Marcus thing. I don't remember there being a requirement to bring back the body. Maybe I just forgot. Or was Narama changing the terms on the fly here?
You can see that he's kind of thinking about this frustration towards Len Marcus, and he blinks that away and then says, well, you have provided the information, which is what the original agreement was. I will, with your information, did you hand over the data card?
Oh yeah,
way?
I forgot that Lane.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot that Lane.
I assume you would have, yeah. He texts and he says, with this and your other information, I am indebted to you. towards my pursuit of that slime ball. I will pay you double upon our original agreed amount. And he kind of waves behind him, and someone steps forward and hands over. I think he said it was originally 500 apiece, correct?
I think so.
Yeah. So gives hands over the 5,000 or sorry 4,000 credits.
So 1,000 apiece.
Yep.
Okay.
And he thanks you and says, "I'm sure we will be in touch again. If you happen to see or hear from that trader, do let me know." And then he kind of just turns off and he just takes off.
All right. He walks away, just saying, "Pleasure doing business with you." Marcus is the one that damaged that shuttle you gave us. We didn't do that.
So, Lan and Valen, as you guys are following along with Master Lanius towards the Jedi, the female that had kind of came down from the ship, you see them greet each other quickly, and then Lanius turns to you and says, "We're going to go to the academy and talk privately, but hearing a little bit of your take on the event, so we would love for you to come along and share what you know."
Very well. Is my friend here allowed to come? He saw it firsthand as well.
Of course I am. Lan just interrupts and walks in and starts shaking their hands like, Lan Jolt, nice to meet you. Bounty hunter, shockingly effective. And he starts handing out his cards.
Wrong
What's hilarious
crowd,
is that
man,
you
wrong
two were
crowd.
the two that were blinded. So, but
Yeah.
Master
Lan
Lanius,
leaves that out.
Master Lanius says, "Yes,
Yeah.
of course. Anyone that was a part of your crew during this, it would be great to talk with."
Alrighty. Do we see the other two?
Yeah. So like,
Yeah, I'll go back to there too and be like, I tried, fellas, but best he would do was the 500 credits apiece. So here you go.
Lan takes it from Dak and he says, I knew he was gonna screw us.
Dak and Krellin, give me deception checks.
What? I didn't say anything.
Poker face, man.
Oh,
Sure didn't give one.
I clicked it. There it goes.
All right. Yeah. So let's see here. I don't know that. You guys could probably
If they
roll and be that, but
Yeah, no, I mean, if it looks like they believe it, I was like, I'm just messing with you guys. We got he doubled the payment for
we make-
chasing after him. So you were right. You were right, Valen. Chasing after him did pay off.
Do we make any sort of contempt check?
give me, if you want, give me insight checks. Lan
see
and Valen. Yeah. Yeah. No, you just
Yeah, we would have.
you would feel that
sounds like
they're genuine.
Screwed us over.
So, no, Dak's not going to screw you over. He's just going to mess with you a little bit. So then, yeah, he'll say, no, he paid us the 1,000 credits apiece for it.
Oh. Okay.
That extra 5 is going to the sabacc table anyway. We all know that.
All right.
I'm going to ask Valen too. When it comes time to talk to your Jedi friends about all this, the whole working with Narama, should we be talking about that and why we were on that asteroid, or leaving that part out?
Well, I mean, I understand your caution, but what were you doing that was wrong?
Working with crime lord.
Working with a crime lord, and
But what
I
was
mean-
he telling you to do that was wrong? We were just looking for some guy. We were there to rescue him, weren't we?
yeah, I mean, if it's fine with you, it's fine with me. I'm not the one that reports up to these a-holes.
I went with you, by the way. If they're going to
I
be
know,
mad
that's
at
why.
anything, they're going to be mad at me for aiding and abetting a crime lord.
That's why I was asking. I didn't want to get you in trouble with the with your superiors here. So
No, you
if
had
you're
my
fine with telling the truth, no skin off my back.
number one, they're Jedi. They know the truth. Number two, you had my back. I have yours. Promise is a
We've got
promise.
nothing to hide.
Exactly.
All right.
We weren't doing anything wrong. We were there for a fairly altruistic purpose. Just because we were getting paid for it doesn't make it evil.
Of course not. We're hired help. We're research assistants researching the belt, and we're also hired for acquisitions and to return some property to a local businessman. Now, did the situation
Shop
become
local.
unexpectedly kinetic at times? Yes, it did. But that is not our fault, and we are not liable.
Did some pirates die? Maybe they did.
Speaking of
Do we
which,
have 2 guys tied up on our ship? Maybe we do.
I'm gonna take my 1,000 credits, and I'm gonna turn to Dak, and I say, I have one last favor to ask. I need you to go get those 2 out of the storage closet and bring them with us to the temple. They're gonna need some sort of healing, and they're not gonna find a better healer anywhere. So if there's any chance for them to actually make it, it'll be there. And I'm gonna take the 1,000 credits and put it in Dak's hand and say, I told you it'd be worth it, but I need you to go get them and bring them in there. They'll let you in.
All right.
I'll let them
All
know
right.
you're coming.
Then we turn them into the authorities, right?
We'll wait one step at a time. Wait for them to get
Okay.
better first.
All right. Dak will begrudgingly go and
Thought
find the pirates.
that 1,000 credits would put a little pep in your step or something, you know? I don't know.
Ah, they're still dirty pirates, and he's got a
Can
history
I
with
give
the
guidance by kicking him in the
pirates.
ass? Is that still a...
Dak will go and get the hooligans.
You find them. They're a little less groggy, but still, they're still kind of just tied up in whatever. You grab them, and are able to walk them. They can walk at least, and they're just kind of confused, like what's going on.
Well, it's your lucky day. We're gonna take you to get fixed up a little bit.
And they don't really say too much else, just kind of still coming out of it, and for the most part cooperate and come along.
All right.
And so you head towards the academy, and someone asks about the 2 captives that you have there, and they can tell that they're in some sort of a way, and just say, what is wrong with these 2? Do we need to get some healing to them?
Yeah, the med bay or the gallows, whichever's closest.
There's
No,
no
these are-
response.
Because Valen, you said that you would tell them I was bringing them.
Yeah, the idea was you'd go get them and then we would meet up with that group, but I would tell them, by the way, he went back and he's coming to be here and he'll be bringing 2 people with him who
Okay.
need help. Yeah.
Yeah.
So a
these are the 2 that Valen should have told you about.
Yeah, so a couple, just other Jedi here in the academy take them away to, try and hopefully cure their ailments and whatnot. So you are then led to Master Lanius's chambers, where the 3 Jedi that had just arrived are there with Master Lanius, a few other Jedi here in the academy, and then waiting for you all to arrive as well. And once you all arrive, the doors behind you slide shut, giving you all privacy. And Master Lanius turns to the head of this Jedi delegation. Devin, your pardon, Master Devin, what happened? And the redhead, she gestures and says, the short form? We aren't exactly sure. They kind of look to you. She kind of looks to you all as she says this.
What's the long form?
10 standard years ago, by the galactic calendar, Kularin ceased to exist. All of the planets, all of the moons, all of the asteroids, everything and everyone inside your comet cloud vanished. Where the system had been was nothing. Empty space. For 10 years, the Jedi and a team of scientists have worked to find Kularin. There was no death that we detected, just a surge of dark side energy strong enough that it nearly hospitalized Master Yoda. He saw that the people of Kularin survived, but were no longer in the galaxy, not as we knew it. I wish I could say it had been a flash of brilliance or a leap forward in technology that brought Kularin back, but it wasn't. There were two signals in the instant Kularin disappeared. One was the enormous burst of dark side energy. The other, mostly masked, was a burst from what we believe was a laser cannon. We were able only a short time ago to actually detect and scan that burst, and no sooner did our scanners lock onto it than Kularin reappeared. I have a suspicion you all might know something about that burst. She looks more pointedly at you.
Well, there were multiple bursts. We were destroying wreckage, and then we were destroying Narama's ship, or at least trying to, before the blast got him. Is that what you're talking about?
She nods and she says, yes, we feel that whatever happened here, we still do not completely understand it, but one burst of energy somehow took the entire system off the map. And that other burst of energy from your weapons interrupted that and brought the system back.
So
I'm
you're,
Dak.
so you're saying the blasters on that hunk of junk we chased down Lynn Marcus with and shot him somehow brought the planet back from no longer existing?
That is one way to put it, yes. Somehow the blast of energy from your weapons interrupted whatever was happening that caused it to disappear in the first place.
So was the large blast of energy the blast that took it off the map?
We believe so, yes.
But then how can our blast that happened before that?
No, your blast.
Or was ours like the same time?
No, there was no. It was way after that. The shots that Lan was hitting the ship with.
Okay. I get so this blast has happened before? I guess I'm confused. What's
I'm sorry. Are you I suppose a better question is, what is the year? Are you saying we've been in here for 10 years?
She turns to you, and you can just tell on her, just the expression on her face. Yes, Kularin has been gone from the rest of the galaxy for 10 standard years.
and we're the same age?
Yes.
But we brought it back, so heroes?
This is unfair. I've missed so many mysteries. I didn't want to be here for more than a year, and I've already been here for 3 years.
Well,
think-
Krellin,
See Krellin getting
consolation
upset.
prize. This is probably the biggest mystery you'll ever come across. How did you go missing for 10 years?
Yeah, I'll say.
I don't know, but I'm going to shoot it.
They Devin does turn and it turns to you, Valen, and turns to Master Lanius and says, Master Lanius, currently war has broken out across the galaxy. We are in need of all Jedi to aid in this conflict. Some will remain here to train the next generation of Jedi, but we will be taking the majority of the Jedi from Kularin and giving them rank in the Army of the Republic by order of the Supreme Chancellor. Master Lanius, you and Master Kuloka will oversee the Jedi Knights who do most of the training here, but all others must do their duty to the Order and to the Republic we serve.
Well, good luck with that. Now, if I might, could I happen to discuss with you some compensation for me and my comrades for bringing this vital information and saving your system?
She turns to Master Lanius and they just kind of exchange a glance, which says, we will certainly discuss terms for that as we still try and sort this out.
That's great, and I think we can all agree that Valen here should get to be a black belt or a Jedi Master, whatever it is.
He's earned his black belt.
That's what I'm saying. That's right, Krellin.
Quietly go up to Lan and be like, they kind of decide that a little differently than just.
I mean,
poof.
you've been a Padawan now for 10 years, right?
You're a slow
Technically,
learner.
Yes.
But let's say too. So 10 years ago in your time, you said there was some sort of dark energy or force that made the planet or the system disappear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna lean over to Krell and just kind of whisper. You think that that thing we found on the asteroid, I don't know how long ago that was for us, like a few weeks ago? The first asteroid we came across? I'm trying to think in our time, it's how many days?
Yeah.
About that week and a half ago when we came across that asteroid, we let that dark thing go. You think that's has anything to do with the dark energy that made this place disappear? I mean, we fixed it; it's all back now. But
Truthfully, my mind was preoccupied, but now that you mention it, that there was a notable burst of dark energy when we did that.
You guys
I
noticed
really
that
know what I'm doing.
you notice that
Goddamn asteroids.
Krellin's voice you notice that Krellin's voice is a little hoarse as he talks, by the way.
Would I pick up on what that might mean, or is it too subtle?
Yeah, no. Give me an intelligence check.
Straight intelligence.
Or actually, give me a perception check.
Perception.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same
No,
thing.
you just don't really. And actually, you're not going to pick up necessarily because Master Lanius has turned to you right now after Lan has kind of suggested promotion here, and he turns to you and says, "Young Padawan, we are aware of your recent happenings with your counterparts, and we've seen that you have shown great bravery and ability with what you've learned here at the Academy. We are very proud of you. You are on the cusp of moving up in the ranks of the Jedi, but as you've just heard, seemingly the galaxy is in the middle of a massive conflict. We would give you the choice, if you'd like, to head off with Devin and the others to join the army of the Republic, or you may stay here within Kularin and help us kind of figure out, put back the pieces of what happened, and still look forward towards your advancement.
Well, that's quite a choice to make. Well, as much as I would like to join the larger galaxy, there's still far too much unanswered here, and I may be needed to clarify some of the events as we seem to be intertwined with them, so it might not be a good idea to just go running off.
I would agree.
But if the need comes, I'm happy to go wherever I'm needed. But I think I'm needed here.
I would agree. I will let them know that you are staying behind with many of the other Padawans, but do know that you are definitely thought of as one who has excelled beyond the others for what you've recently done. We appreciate it.
I'll just give a little humble bow.
Devin continues kind of talking with a few of the others, and then they wrap up their conversations and they head off. Master Lanius turns to you all again one last time and thanks you all for your information, and says that it turns to you, Lan, and says your information here will not go unnoticed. We will definitely see what we can do to provide for you in the future.
Lan nods and he kind of leans in so that the rest of them can't hear and says, "I have something I gotta talk to you about after this is over, just one-on-one. All right."
He nods.
And he said that to the Jedi Master.
Yeah.
He furrows his brow a little bit and nods and says, "Okay." And he says, "There is much here that I do need to attend to, though. So, if you don't mind, I will dismiss you all, and I'm sure we will be amongst each other soon enough again."
Can I roll sleight of hand to try to put something in the Jedi Master's pocket? Not to pickpocket him?
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's putting his business card in there, isn't he?
1,000 of them.
Krellin's just like, what are you doing?
All right, so I rolled a 2, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna be up there enough to at least match that. I'd give him a +4 on that as a Jedi Master. So
Yeah.
you're putting your hand down there, and then all of a sudden you feel a hand on top of yours, and he doesn't even break eye contact with you, and he just slowly pulls it up, your hand in his. And he's like, "I'm sorry, can I help you?"
Lan takes his hand back and he's like, "I was trying to be discreet. Look, I don't want it to get around that I'm playing both sides on a job." And he hands him a copy of the data card that he gave Narama with his business card taped on the top.
Okay. He just kind of, he's a little bewildered by that, but he says, "I appreciate the information, but you can trust in us in the Jedi, you can trust us Jedi, and be more forward next time. We would appreciate that."
Yeah, I mean, it's not like the Jedi will lead to the rise of a force that plunges the galaxy into darkness for.
Nope.
You can
Yeah,
totally,
Lan hears him say that.
trust the Jedi. This is gonna be not a problem at all.
Lan shakes his head. He says, "You never know who's listening."
Understood. So a couple, Jedi assistants or whatever come and escort you guys out to head back. You can go back to your essentially loner ship and just take that wherever, and go from here. 10 years gone, a galaxy at war, a system destined to struggle to rediscover her place, with a senator who has been busy on Coruscant representing a lost constituency for 10 years. No trace emerges of the mysterious Dark Staff, and no body is found for Len Marcus. Narama, at least, seems to believe him alive, if the 1 million credit bounty he offers has any meaning to it at all. When you wake up this next morning, the future seems years away. And now, without warning, the future has arrived. And that is the end of our session tonight. You guys have all hit level 4.
All right.
And we are officially in the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Time to go find Lynn
Nice.
Marcus.
Yeah, that
Here's our theme song.
So
You
at
said
21 BBY, I believe.
I think so, yeah.
Because we were in 31. Everyone give me a D100.
oh, and
Oh no. D100.
All right, Krellin.
what I do.
This is so appropriate for you. I love it. 2 words. Library fine. You owe 6,000 credits to an info depository on Coruscant.
Yep, that sounds about right.
All right. Lan. Over these past 10 years for you, a distant rich uncle has passed away, leaving you 1 million credits.
Oh, nice.
Of that million,
Oh.
however, only 10,000 has made it to you.
What? Okay. This warrants investigation.
Only.
Dak.
Some embezzlement.
Dak. Marco, your 15-year-old cousin, died last year from death stick overdose.
That seems completely uneventful.
Dak's just like, my cousin died? Okay, well.
And
From a
Valen.
death stick overdose? I didn't
People
know.
get millions of credits.
like,
I just got a
credits,
guy.
yeah.
Some guy died. Oh, okay. Well, didn't like him anyway.
Well, I got overdue library books.
Valen, a younger sibling that you barely knew, was taken for training at the Jedi Temple on Coruscant. 4 months ago, however, she was killed in a strike against the planet.
Oh. Everybody else gets credits. Like,
Yeah, what the
The
hell?
2 of you got. What? No. Okay, I didn't get credits. Dak didn't get credits. Lan got credits. I owe 6,000.
well, return your library books, and that doesn't happen.
I wasn't going to return it. It was.
Well, that's why you got charged.
Those options mostly worked out pretty good.
They were pretty fair. I thought.
So,
At least
awesome.
mine.
All right, well, good stuff, guys. We've finished our first arc. As you can assume, this is how the Living Force decided to come to speed with the Clone Wars. But yeah, it's pretty exciting. I think still it's it set up some good things. And yeah, so level 4, as I said, if there's anything, let me know. If there's any tweaks that you feel like you'd want to make, what those are, and then we'll kind of discuss opportunity for that or not. At level 4, you do get an ASI and a feat if you would like. Yeah. Have we talked about using wounds? The wound variant rule?
I think like briefly.
I think
That's
I
the one
mentioned
where
it,
you
but-
mentioned it.
go down, you get
Okay.
if you go down, you get the counter thing. and
Yeah, I
then
might consider that. So I think I almost was going to use it today, but I figured we'd
I
wait.
thought we were.
So I haven't used it.
Yeah. Oh well. I think I was tracking it before.
Okay.
We did use it on.
Or did
I
we
think it was
do
on
it?
second session or something like
Yeah.
that.
Maybe we did. Okay. Because I guess there just hasn't been anyone going down other than in a
But that
while at
first-
least. So
That first one, Krellin went down like twice.
no,
so.
that's right. Okay. So
Session
anyway,
2.
yeah, I guess it's just something I got to remember. Yeah. Cool. All right. Yeah. Let me know if you got any other questions. Let's do I owe you guys some downtime stuff, and then you'll have for sure 1 week, maybe a little bit more. I gotta check where we go next time and see what the appropriate length of time between is. But it might be a little bit more.
We should have 10 years of downtime.
To you guys, it was kind of, it happened live. You didn't know any better, so anyone within the system, doesn't know any better.
We got screwed. We got hosed, Timmy. We got hosed.
I mean, you guys just time traveled 10 years.
Yeah, but we didn't age 10 years. That's you
Well,
get all the cool shit that comes with aging and being 10 years older, and Valen finally looks like an adult instead of a fucking child.
so look at it this way for Valen, right? If he had gone 11 years, he would have been killed in about 2 days. So
Oh, right. Yeah, that's true.
we're about a year out from Order 66.
Would you like to go to the front line, Republic?
you guys fly out there, it's just the Empire.
Don't even know who these things are, and I'm just dead.
Yep.
Roll a new character.
Alrighty. Well, that wraps up for tonight, guys. Thanks again. Good session as usual. We will see you guys. I don't have an ending screen here, do I? Come on. Oh. Breaking things.
Can you play 10 Years Gone without getting a copyright claim?
Definitely, probably not.
Very aggressive Led Zeppelin lawyers.
Yeah, so.
What did Dak? He had a death stick overdose.
Some cousin I don't really
Yeah,
know.
Marco.
Did he
Outside
leave
of
you
the outside of the system, no, he just died from death sticks.
Okay.
I'm could really be choked up about it, right? Random occasions.
Yeah, right?
I think it'd be weird if he was like some death stick junkie and he died and left you a shit ton of money. You'd be like, where'd he get it? How'd he
Now that would have. That would
You
have
You
I
never
want
know. You
it.
never know. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.